Harrowbank is actually a very nice place. The room is decently large compared to a lot of other places on campus. It comes with an ensuite, so you have your own bathroom, you don't have to share with anyone, and that's really a very good thing to me. So Harrowbank is actually a first year undergraduate and a postgraduate accommodation. So it's actually very quiet, and I find that to be a very conducive place for me to study. Yep.
In terms of the room size, I would say it's slightly smaller than what you will find in Roots as a comparison, but it's still quite okay because I think it's the cheaper alternative for an ensuite accommodation. Sherburn is also the newest accommodation in campus, so you find everything is pretty well constructed and everything is quite new. So like the amenities around the area is also quite nice. Like we have an outdoor tennis court, basketball court. I think it's a tennis and basketball court. And there's also like running routes around the area, so it's pretty nice. It's situated a distance away from central campus, so it's surrounded by like a lot of nature and like a lot of trees. And then you find a lot of animals around, like rabbits and like geese. It's quite nice, isn't it?
I like that my room is big and it's ensuite, so I can do anything whenever I want to. It's a double bed, which is great. I have a lot of cupboards and storage space. And as for my kitchen, I think there's a good amount of space for the amount of people that live here, so that's great. Compared to other comms, like I used to stay in another comm that there was a lot of people in the kitchen and I would have to queue up to cook my food. And then it's great here because there's a laundrette in the building, so I don't have to walk out in the cold to wash my clothes. And another good thing is that most doors are automated, so it's good for lazy people like me.
In Roots, relatively, you get a low percentage of Asians. Most of them are locals. So for me and other people who are living in Roots, we have a more party scene going on, which is up to you whether you want to join. I love it here because people will complain a lot about Roots, but being in New Roots, it really isn't so much of a hell. I like it here. The space is not too big and not too small, it's just nice.
I think my room is a very compact room. As you can see, everything is within arm's reach. We have a personal sink as well, so it's quite convenient to brush your teeth instead of walking all the way to the toilet. And for Roots, the main attractive point of this accommodation would be the close proximity to campus, as you can see. It's right there.
I like my accommodation because, well, it's a very nice place. It's very good value for money. I mean, we've got a very big kitchen. We have our own laundrette, which means that you can do your laundry without going outside. Very valuable in winter. We have quite a lot of storage space, wardrobe space, shelf space, as you have seen earlier. Jack Martin is very similar to Vick. The thing is, in terms of the rooms, it's very similar, but the thing is, I think their kitchens are like half the size and they don't have their own laundry. So if you're choosing between JM and AV, I would say choose AV because those are conveniences in life that just are priceless. Yeah.
What do I like about it? It's quiet. The environment itself is quite quiet because Westwood is quite far from like the main areas on campus. It's more peaceful. Like you don't have that much partying going on, unlike let's say in Roots or Whitefields and such. And so it's like a more conducive environment for studying or just for relaxing.
I would say the kitchen can be a bit run down and small as compared to other accommodations such as Bluebell and Sherborne, but it is still decently sized with a lot of cupboard space for you, so that isn't really too big an issue. It is a bit far away from campus, which is about 8 to 10 minutes walk away, so it can get quite bad during the winter, especially when you're coming back late at night about 8 PM, and the temperature can drop to as low as -1, -2 degrees. So be prepared for a very cold and miserable walk.
It's quite a central location. Like it's about a few minutes walk to central campus, so it's not so bad. But it's about like 10 to 15 minutes walk to Tesco, depends on how fast you walk.
If you have severe OCD, do not come to Roots because the kitchen, primarily it's in a very horrendous state and you will not be able to eat in a very clean environment. And the toilets are fine. We have 16 people to like 4 toilets. I think it's okay because everybody has different schedules, so the time where they use the toilets will be different and you will be able to use them. Yeah.
It takes me about 10 minutes to get to Central Campus, but I would still say like even though it's relatively further than the rest, it's still a manageable distance. What some people decide to do is like they buy a bike, but for me I feel that like walking is fine. 10 minutes for me is okay, except for certain days where you have 9 AM lectures or lessons and you might just have to wake up a bit earlier. Also, it's one of the furthest away from Tesco, so what I do is I order Tesco delivery every week. And also, if you want to collect stuff from the post room, there's a shuttle bus that runs because the post room is quite a distance away from Sherborne as well.
If you want to choose Westwood, yes, for its price it's a nice big room and such, but you have to remember it's a 50 minutes walking distance from school, so either be prepared to walk a lot or just ride a bike. Yeah.
Welcome to Warwick. Hope to see you soon.
I'm Audrey. I'm doing management. Not many people do management, so feel free to approach me. And I can't wait to meet all of you guys next year. This year.